Hello. He's back.
It's my turn.
I saw him first.
You've had 6 today. I've only done 3.
Yeah, but 2 of them were Rolls Royces. Look at the rubbish I've had. 1 dirty old van and 2 3-wheelers. There's no pleasure in that.
All right, off you go then.
Thanks, Ronald. Who's a naughty boy there?
Is he a naughty boy?
You're a naughty boy, and don't start. I've heard it all before.
Well, listen.
Yeah. You're a doctor. You ran out of petrol. You fainted. And I'm the spitting image of Elizabeth Taylor.
Can I speak?
It won't do you no good.
Well, let's try. I'm not a doctor. I've not run out of petrol. And I haven't fainted. And, what's Richard Burton really like?
Get out of it. One of them, are you? Here, Ronald, we've got a wag here. Well, you won't talk your way out of this one.
Well, let's try, shall we?
Right. How long would you say you've been here?
About 8.5 minutes precisely.
Wrong. 1.5 hours.
Wrong. 10 minutes ago, I was in long and meaningful discussions at the Labour Exchange.
You might have been in long and meaningful discussions at the Labour Exchange, mate, but that car wasn't.
Yeah, well, talk to the car, then.
Oh, look, sir.
He's mine.
Hammer.
He's mine.
Stick it on the windscreen.
They've got to be made to realise that we ain't just here to beautify the streets of London. Now there. Doctor carried on with me modelling.
Uniform. It's something for the uniform to become different people. That woman there, put her in a dress and I'll bet she's... Well, perhaps not her. I'm not sure she was a woman. Come on.
Wait!
What did I tell you? A uniform.
What do you think this is? A lollipop?
Yeah, no, but that's for school children. It may surprise you to know that we're over 21.
Well,
Over 21 will do it.
I'd like you to know that I'm not only for school children, I'm also for grown-ups as well.
Yeah, and very smart you look. You
Oh.
really do. Doesn't he look smart, Eric?
super.
Yes. That's awfully good. Oh, yes, that's terrible. Now, let me see. What is it we do? We look right, look left, look right. Nothing coming. Oh, clear. Oh,
We don't have to pay a toll, do we?
I'd like you to realise that I'm here for your safety.
well, why don't you get out there in the middle of the road and put your pole up and let us go across?
I'd look a real Charlie, wouldn't I? Standing out there in the middle of the road with me pole up and nothing coming. Ah, we miss one now, you know. You don't know what it's like in this street. The traffic's so sparse. It's not good enough. Now, my pal Harry, he's out in the high street. And he's always out there in the middle with his pole up. He's been knocked down twice, you know.
Has he ever been knocked down on the pavement?
Not once.
Well, you're going the right way to be one up on Harry.
Oh. Violence, is it? I can handle you, you know. I have to put up with the school kids. And any two of them could eat you for breakfast.
Come on, Harry.
Ah, run away, would you? You talk big, and when the whistle blows, you've got a bad leg.
Don't get excited, Grandad.
Grandad? I'll show you who's Grandad. Here, hold that. Now then, I tell you, I've had a bit of experience in this. And I'm not having any more of it.
Eric!
Cross now.
Wait a minute. How am I going to get across without me pole? Why didn't Just you wait for the nice lady with the pole, Grandad.
Authority. A big cap on a little pole and his life is ruled by it. Do you know, I bet at home his wife has a pole with dinner time on it, and I'll bet he won't eat till she holds it up. Come on, look, we're going to be late for the pictures.
Eric, you know, I do think we should have crossed the road.
Why not? We're entitled to cross the road. We pay rates to cross the road.
I know, but I don't think we should have done so.
Why not?
Because the cinema's on the other side.
I'm not going past Checkpoint Charlie again. We'll go the other way. Ha, the letter.
I gave it to you.
Oh, no, you didn't. If you'd given it to me, it would be in my inside. Excuse me. Here you are.
What's that for?
It's a letter.
I can see it's a letter. I've been 5 years in this job. I can spot the letter immediately.
Where do you want it to go? We want to post it.
Well, post it. There's the box.
Yeah, but you just emptied it.
Well, then, be on more room for yours, won't there?
Pink cap. Look. Why can't you take it?
I'm not allowed to, that's why. You put it in the box and I empty the box. I'll be round again tomorrow.
Well, couldn't you just slip it into your bag?
Yeah, supposing everybody started asking me to slip letters into my bag. What do you think would happen to these pillar boxes? They'd be useless. No good to anybody, apart from the odd dog.
In your advert, it says someone is waiting for a letter. Well, this is it.
Yeah, and some postman's wife is waiting for her husband. And this is it.
Well, where's it?
One just round the corner.
Good, we'll walk with you.
I'm not walking with you.
It's going to be no pleasure for us either. But why not?
I've got a van there.
Well, look, give us 5 minutes start.
I can't hang about. Somebody might hit me on top of the head and rob me of my mail.
Well, give us a lift.
Can't give the two of you a lift. It's a little van, not a double-decker bus.
But just give me a lift and let her follow on behind. Beat you to it.
See, it was easy, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, good night, then.
Good night, don't you been emptied?
I did that one first.
I saw that.
Give some people a uniform and they become dictators. Have you noticed it? Look at Hitler. In civvies, what a nice fella. Hello. Patting the children, playing with the dogs, kissing Eva Braun. But put him in uniform and he dicked the dogs and drug and spat and spotted. Norman, he disbarred and stuff.
It's no good you putting your money in there.
I wonder why they don't have any films later than Lives of a Bengal Lancer, Eric.
Well, a bit fair, huh? What'd you expect for 10p? Last Tango in Paris?
Oh, I'd like that. I love musicals.
It's a good film, Life of a Bengal Lancer.
Oh, yes, it is. Wasn't it sad when they pinned that medal on that horse? I nearly cried.
They don't make horses like
No,
that
they
anymore.
don't.
And you know that C. Aubrey Smith, what a fine gentleman, the end of that dinner table. Pass the condiments, Feversham. Charming. But you notice as soon as he got his helmet on, that bunda! Uniform. That's what it is, uniform.
Well, there won't be any uniform next week because it's Deanna Durbin in Three Smart Girls.
Oh, it's not been held over again, has it? Well, I hope they get the reels the right way round. Honestly,
Why do we go there?
why we go there, I'll tell you why, because that's the only cinema in the district that doesn't have a commissionaire.
Oh, you're getting quite a thing about uniforms, aren't you, Eric?
Well, face the facts. We come out this morning, right, and then we get the ticket man, we get the postman, everybody, right? One thing in common. A pig cap and big boots.
The paper round the mint, see? You threw it away.
Why, do you save them?
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. There's a £5 fine for littering the pavements.
So that's it.
He's right, Eric.
You see, in part from ensuring the safety of our citizens, one of my jobs is to keep my eye open for little lads.
Well done. I appreciate that. And Have you been having a kip?
I've only just come on duty, so now pick it up.
Fine. Pick it up. Find the paper. There you are, Gruppenführer.
That's not it, that's caramel.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Look. How's that now?
Well, that's the litter problem solved. Now, may I inquire as to why you're loitering about at this time of night?
Don't be ridiculous. It's only 10 o'clock.
Yeah, wait a minute. Look. Will you do us a favour, Constable, as a friend?
Yeah?
Just take your helmet off.
I love watching.
Look, I'm loaded. As an experimental favour, just take your helmet off.
All right.
Hello, Corky. How's the wife?
Oh, she's fine, thanks, yes.
Oh.
She's just had her leg seen to, you know.
Oh, well, she's had that some time, hasn't she?
Ah, no, this was the other one.
Oh, yes, well, they always come in pairs, don't they?
Yes, I suppose they do, really. I hadn't thought about that. Yes. Well, I can't stand here chatting all night. I'll tell you what, Hat, I might pop round tomorrow and have a cup of tea.
Oh, lovely, Corky, do that.
Come in, round about Ludo time.
Right, bye-bye then.
Bye-bye, Corky.
If I catch you dropping litter again, you're for it.
You know, Eric, you're right. As soon as you put that helmet on, he's an entirely different personality.
This is what I've been
Changes
telling you all
him
along.
altogether.
The uniform that does it.
Isn't that a funny thing? I've never noticed that before.
I told you all along, didn't I? It's the uniform.
That's not a very nice thing to do, is it?
Big boots, black trousers, and I've been on top of it all. There's a big cap. Right. Don't worry, Inspector. I'll have your little bin back all nice on your poly-woly.
Yeah. There's a lot of vandalism round here lately. How many of these have you pulled off?
That's our first tonight. We've only just come out of a cinema.
Oh, yes? How many seats did you manage to slash?
Rather difficult to slash the seats in our local. They're wooden.
Now, there you are. Firm as a rock, that.
How long's that going to stay on?
That'll stay on forever. Now, look at that. You can't do...
You're having a good time tonight, aren't you?
Well, that's not me. It's your jerry-built bus stops.
That is a timetable.
Let's examine this, shall we? It says 10 to and 10 past the hour.
Ah, yes, well, you can't go by that.
Exactly. It's useless.
That's to tell you what buses stop here. Look, 35, 37, 137 and 71.
The 71 doesn't stop here.
Neither do the other three.
Well, I mean, it's useless. Why put it up on the pole?
Well, what do you expect us to put up there? A menu?
Menu. Hello, the little black book's out.
Can I have your names, please?
Yes, sir. Always willing to oblige one of Her Majesty's bus inspectors. My name is Charles Chaplin. And this is Miss Sophia Loren.
You're not Charles Chaplin.
I can explain, Inspector.
Just a minute, Miss Loren. Now.
Arrivederci.
There you go.
And what makes you think that I am not Charles Chaplin?
Because Charlie Chaplin's got white hair.
But one more day like this and I might have time. Just a moment, you're holding my apparel.
Your name?
Name? No! No!
Now be reasonable.
I've been reasonable. I got up this morning, that's a bird me fast. When everybody came round, didn't I? And I got all the
Night, Miss Loren.
Oh, Eric! Is that you?
It's Ned Kelly, isn't it?
Let it off, dear. Oh.
Well, nearly jammed that on me head when I wasn't looking. The world's full of little Napoleons.
Oh, come on, let's get the bus home and I'll make a nice cup of tea.
I don't want a nice cup of tea, do I? I want a brandy, a large brandy. Down with authority! I know the manager here. I'll introduce you to me, don't have to look. All right, what's the charge?
Can't go in there without a tie on.
Without a tie on? This isn't the Ritz, you know. This is just a fleet bit.
Well, put a tie on and you can go in there and have a good scratch.
No, it's uniform again, isn't it?
Oh, come on.
Now, look, I suppose I could walk in there naked, providing I had a tie on.
If it was long enough, yes, sir.
No. Now, look, Abdullah. I've had a very trying day, and all we want is a large brandy, and then we'll be off.
Not without a tie on.
Come on, Eric, I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
I don't want a nice cup of tea. I want a brandy.
You should have put a tie on then, shouldn't you?
This is an emergency. When you get knocked down in the street, they don't dash home and put a tie on around you before you can give you a glass of brandy. Keep him talking. Keep him talking.
It's a nice evening, isn't it?
Very quiet.
Yes, well, that could be because there aren't too many people about. Have you been to the pictures? Have you ever seen Sophia Loren?
Oh, yes, madam, many times.
Oh, because quite a lot of people take me for Sophia Loren.
I get taken for Paul Newman.
Well, Paul. What about Spurs and I went in there and got a drink and brought it out to my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam, no unaccompanied ladies.
I know, but that is a very good rule indeed. Well, couldn't you accompany me in there and so that I could get a drink and bring it out to my brother?
Yes, madam, that would be possible,
Oh,
but
right then.
not tonight.
Why not?
Because I haven't got a tie on.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You
Okay.
work...
How's that? The new tie, leather tie with a little button at the bottom.
That's better, sir.
Thank you. I told you that. All right. I know, you have to have trousers on as well.
Well, Johnny, I saw you from the other end of the street. Bit of a skirmish.
Bit of a smart Alec. Didn't have a tie on. So I turns a blind eye. Lets him in. First thing he does, drops his trousers.
See? I thought he was a Scotsman with baggy socks.
Good night, officer.
You went and all the lancers charged. Oh,
Charge in the body. Of course, I was nearly in the Bengals, you know. I did. I had my name down for a boy lancer.
Eric.
Get a move on then, love. We should have left 5 minutes ago.
Oh, do you mind? I will say when it can go.
Typical. Give some people a uniform.
Look,
What I've been saying.
look now, I'm only doing my duty, and before we get going, I want one of you off.
Well, I ain't getting off.
No, well, I didn't say you, but there are 9 of you standing, and we're only allowed 8. So, last one on, off.
Well, it wasn't
Yeah, well, it wasn't me, really.
I've been here for hours.
No, listen, somebody must have got on last. I mean, you didn't all enter in a body.
Look, come on, show a little compassion. After all, this is the last bus.
Yeah.
I cannot help that. I do not make the rules.
What's that, Esme? Typical, isn't it? Get him up
No,
to the
listen, there's 9 of them standing.
Oh, look out. Another one now.
Well, the last one on, off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting off.
It's only one, and it's the last bus. Now, be reasonable. Why be so dogmatic?
I'm only doing my job.
It is 11:48. We
Yes.
should have been gone 10 minutes
Yes.
ago. Yeah, but don't look at us, because when we got here, we were the first.
Oh, yes, all right,
Yes.
all right, all right.
I said, this bus is derelict.
I am quite happy to stand here. I still get paid.
I'll give you one more chance. The last one on, off, or we call the police.
We do.
All of them. I don't mind.
A little bit of authority to go to some people's heads.
There wouldn't the money it to take one extra.
What's the trouble?
Well, there's one too many standing. We've already told
All right, I'll handle it. Right, now, I know it's hard, but it's regulations. Now, if we allow one more standing passenger, head office will be onto it like a shot and all our jobs will be in jeopardy.
Yeah, then how is your head office going to get to know?
I shall tell them.
Typical, isn't it? You give some people a uniform.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Chapman. There's always one troublemaker.
Never mind the troublemaker, but you should know yourself that we were the first at that bus stop.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. What with the ticket being gone and the timetable, we're lucky to have a bus stop to stop at.
All right, but it was you were the one that put that ticket bin over me
Well,
head.
that's where you put rubbish in it.
That's it. That's typical. Hide behind Elizabeth Taylor.
Not so much of the name-dropping bit. I'm up to here with celebrities tonight. Now, listen. Unless one of you gets off, I'm going to get a policeman. I don't care who it is, whether it's Chaplin, Loren, or John Wayne himself.
Don't drag me into it.
Get the law.
Go on. Go and get the whole of the SS.
Oh, what a bit of luck. I thought I'd missed it. I'd run all the way up Market Street. Oh, I thought I'd missed it.
Come along. This bus is 15 minutes behind schedule, all acting like a bunch of kids here. I shall just ask you once. Who was the last one that got on?
Well, I suppose I was.
Well, get off.
Run all the way up Market Street.
There, you see. If you'd all been a bit more cooperative, we would all have been home.
Don't bother, do you, Alice? Only she's not in condition to take it out.
No, it's all right, love. I don't mind. Oh, very tight, please. Yeah, where are you for?
High Street.
Well, get on then, mate.